Collect Co. for Friday night's Part 2 live Facebook record stream sale. Excuse me. Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
I'm live right now, but I can't talk. Okay. Let me get this shared everywhere. First comments from Wayne Carr, GY6 Extric. Must be a secret code. GY6 asterisk. Wayne Carr sending cryptic messages. Mike Massey said WB exclamation point. That means welcome back. Let me get this shared everywhere. Actually, yeah.
Wayne got your 6? Is that what he's got?
Got your 6. Wow, that's
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or that's a good got your 6. He's got our back. Dwayne Sevilla said howdy. Top of the morning to you. Did you sell the Nirvana Incesticide the other night? I don't think we did. The colored vinyl, Heather, it's still available for $55. You may have to give me a couple moments to find it, but we still have it. Back for the Attack. Greg Preston with the Dokken reference. Brian Hummel, hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. That was a song by Steam. How was dinner? I just chugged 2 tacos, a quesadilla, a Diet Coke, and a cinnamon twist. I am tip-top. I am eating high class tonight. Sorry, not sure how that happened. We're just making some fun. We're not for sure how it happened either. All right, let me get this shared in our group. By the way, I have a major announcement. I meant to do it earlier when we had about 300 people watching. That would have been the much better time. But here's the announcement. Let me go to our group. I just seen a picture of Stevie Ray Vaughan. Who was that? Look who Chad missed. Oh, Debbie shared that in the group. James Hatfield at the Stevie Ray Vaughan statue. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd like to have been there when he was there. That'd have been cool. So today they announced, thanks to Chad Duggan stalks Music on Vinyl's website. He finds out stuff before I do sometimes. They're pressing another Warrant Cherry Pie. I know that looks pink. That looks like pink vinyl. It's supposed to be red. It's supposed to be cherry red. They're making another 3,000. I was just counting earlier at the Taco Bell. Excuse me. You can definitely tell I had Taco Bell. I was just counting at the Taco Bell drive-thru. How many pre-orders have we got up to? 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. We've already had 64 pre-orders on Warrant Cherry Pie. I'm probably going to order between 2 or 3 different places. I'm probably going to order 200 because I know I can sell them at one time or another. 300 and 300, get 600 total. Yeah. The head says get 600. All right, I'll go ahead and order. Yeah, I'll go ahead and order 1,000. I mean, yeah, we never can have enough of them. I keep ordering more and more of every title, and we still don't have enough. So Warrant Cherry Pie is coming out. Pre-order's up. It's in our group. And so there it is. And the Van Hagar. Yes, so far I won't be getting that one. That's why I really hadn't said a whole lot about it. I hope y'all all score one on Record Store Day. But not that I don't mind promoting other Record Store Day titles. But no, I will not be getting the Van Halen live right here, right now. All right, so right before we took a break, we're now under a new feed. We got 99 people watching. That's how many people were watching last night by Part 2. And we sold a lot of records. So first thing I'm going to ask you to do is share. Share on Facebook again because this is a whole new stream. You've got to share again. Marty wants a Permanent Waves 200 gram. I don't have Permanent Waves on 200 gram. I've got Permanent Waves on 180 gram if you want one. So petition. We tried that. Tony Murphy helped. He tried getting a hold of somebody directly. Record Store Day is it's like the mafia. You can't get to the Godfather. I mean, it's like you got to wait in line outside in a lobby to talk to them. No, there's not even a lobby. But we can't get on Record Store Day. We don't know why. We have a store. We have a brick and mortar store here. But I guess it's because we're kind of an antique store too. We're not strictly a music store. So, you know. Okay, so I'll do this, Ben, very quickly one more time. Iron Maiden is $36.99. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Defiance, limited to $1,500 on blue vinyl, $38.99. Queensryche, Condition Human. This is $33.99. I've got Queensryche, Condition Human. I still got 4 copies of Yes Fragile. That's the clear vinyl. Rhino, Start Your Ear Off Right, $31.99. Pantera, Far Beyond Driven. That's on colored vinyl. Pantera. I've sold a lot of those this week. $34.99. Metal Church, Blessing in Disguise, $48.99. If you like some metal, you'll like Metal Church. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Austin, Texas, 1980, live, $48.99. Dave Matthews Band, Remember Two Things, $44.99. I've still got 2 copies of the Metal Church first album, self-titled, $48.99. The Blue Oyster Cult, Tyranny and Mutation on blue vinyl, that is $44.99. And A Flock of Seagulls is $36.99. Dwayne, I have not read your message. I have not read your message, but Josh or Tanner may have. I'm not real for sure. I don't really look at messages, but if it's usually something directed towards me, they will let me know. Martin Pryor wants a Dave Matthews Band. We now have one of those left. That is called Remember Two Things, Dave Matthews Band. We also have Crash and Under the Table and Dreaming in stock. If you like Dave Matthews Band, we got 2. All right, let me grab this crate of putbacks. Man, I don't know what's in here. Josh pulled them. I may need to flip through them right quick. Yeah, this is some good stuff. I also think it's some stuff people didn't pay for on auctions. So yeah, let's go through the putback bin. I think everybody's been waiting on that. And then we'll do a recap of stuff left over from part 1. Ryan Foster wants a Dave Matthews Band Crash. I got those right over here. First 2 sell of the night is first two sales of part 2 are Dave Matthews Band. No surprise. I still have Pantera, Pink Floyd. Who was it that needed all the Pantera records? Because there's that other one, reinventing the Clint Howard. Also James Bragg, I believe, too. No, it's that stack too. I was going to put those in here if this crate got emptied some.
I can get another crate.
Okay.
Did you flip through?
No, not really. So fair warning when I'm doing putbacks, if there's something we know we have a waiting list for, if there's something we have a waiting list for, I may show it but may not be able to sell it. And then there's some stuff that we don't have any auctions ready right now. I'll do more new Japanese stuff tomorrow. But if we also find something here, I know I saw a Kiss record, there's some Japanese stuff in here that was auctioned and not paid for it. I'll have to pull an auction. So fair warning, not that I'm not holding anything. It's all for sale, but we might have to do it a little bit different way. Do you have Heather Perry down for that incesticide? Tanner will do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get the Deftones and Maroon 5? I messed about. Yes, Josh pulled both of those earlier, I'm pretty sure. And Heather, we will get Incesticide, and James Bragg wants all the Pantera. I just seen a copy of Reinventing the Steel over here. James, what I'll do is I'll check your ticket at the end of the sale, and I'll make sure you have all the ones we have in stock, and then waiting list on the other. But we can go ahead and tag that for James Bragg. All right, we got a lot of people watching for part 2. Great. This is putbacks. When I find something I need to auction, we'll put it up for sale. This is Robin Trower, Bridges of Sigh. This was a VG copy for $12.99. Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs. I always put the S around the wrong place. I put Bridges of Sigh. That is sold to Greg Brummett. That is VG copy, $12.99. We have Jay Giles, Blow Your Face Out. This is a VG Plus, $17.99. Live Jay Giles, Blow Your Face Out. VG Plus, $17.99. Did you get my message about your car warranty expired? No, I have not seen that yet. Talking Heads, White Vinyl, $29.99. White Vinyl, Talking Heads. That is Rocktober exclusive on White Vinyl. Remain in Light, $29.99. Somebody needs to grab that. Wasp, First Blood. Wasp, First Blood, Last Cuts. That's a Wasp compilation, $46.99. Rob Shindale, First on Talking Heads. Brent Hall, You Were Second. Dakota, You Were Third. Marty Ellis, First on Wasp. Frank Kilpatrick, which Dave Matthews Band do you want? Frank, I got, what is that one called? Remember Two Things. I have Remember Two Things, Crash, and Under the Table and Dreaming. Randy Davis, You Were Second to Wasp. The Police, Zenyatta Mondada. That is a Back to Black remaster, $29.99. The Police, Zenyatta Mondada. James Taylor, Mud Slide Slim, $19.99. James Taylor, Mud Slide Slim, and that is a reissue label. That is near mint and very nice though. $19.99. Michael Nath, First to the Police. Frank Kilpatrick wants Remember Two Things. That was this Dave Matthews Band, and that was my last copy. That is sold to Frank Kilpatrick. James Bragg, you were second on the Police. If you're just joining us, we're doing putbacks. Let me see if I can go ahead and find something in here that was sold at auction that we can auction again. I know I've seen a Kiss record. Ooh, there's Star Wars. Was that an auction record? It probably was. Let me figure out what was an auction in here. There's Kiss. Yeah. This is Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. This is about... Make sure you don't have the sticker insert with it. Refresh my memory. This is about a VG Plus copy. It has some visual scuffs on it. Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. We'll start this for a $25 start. Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. Let me make sure it doesn't have the $3,000 sticker sheet with it. Nope, no sticker insert. So that's our first auction of part 2. Kiss, Rock and Roll Over. It looks like it's an OG. $25 start on that. Okay, Jay Giles, where did we get to here? James Taylor. Hank, which is Hank Wilson's Back, which is Leon Russell. That is $19.99. And if you see some of these sticky notes, I try to peel them off before people can see them. Not all these people are delinquents. It's just what we accidentally tag stuff for the wrong people. So not everybody's name, if you do accidentally see one, isn't a delinquent. It's just maybe something they put back, or we accidentally tagged them for it. So that's Leon Russell, $19.99. Marshall Tucker Band. This was that extremely nice copy of Carolina Dreams, $24.99. Marshall Tucker Band. Michael Hunt wants Off the Rush Power Windows waiting list. The Cure. Wish. The Cure Wish is the 30th anniversary 2LP. Rhino, Start Your Ear Off Right. The Cure. We sold a ton of those. $46.99. I got Curtis Mayfield. Curtis, that's on blue vinyl. Curtis Mayfield. Let me get the camera a little closer. Curtis is $29.99. Eli Tomlinson is at $25 on Kiss. That's going once, going twice. Chris Cornell, $49.99. His first ever hits collection. Chris Cornell Anthology, $49.99. Chris Cornell. There's a Billy Squier. Billy Squier, Don't Say No. That's an Intervention Records pressing, $54.99. A Depeche Mode Violator, $28.99 for Depeche Mode Violator. That's the U.S. press of that. Let's see. I might not have had a price on this. I didn't. Korn, Follow the Leader. I don't think this guy ever messaged the page. That's Walmart exclusive red vinyl, $34.99. Korn, Follow the Leader, 2LP red vinyl, $34.99. Was this? I don't know if this was auctioned or not. Let me see here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll put this back up for auction. Elvis in Concert. Elvis in Concert's a 2LP EX condition, Japanese quality. You got 1 LP. You have 2 LPs. Has a Japanese Elvis in Concert booklet with it. That will be a $35 start. By the way, final call on Kiss. Eli Tomlinson has that for $25. Corey Wade is going to get the Depeche Mode Violator. That's sold to Corey Wade. Cyndi Lauper is a Japanese press, near mint and shrink wrap, Obi and insert, $49.99. Primus and the Chocolate Factory. That is a twisted reimagining of the 1971 classic, limited edition gold vinyl, $41.99. Randy Davis wants Korn. Tanner, that one was $34.99. No sticker on that one. Hank Williams Jr., Major Moves. Hank Williams Jr. is $24.99. Major Moves, $24.99. That's a Star Wars. I'll have to auction that next. No price on that. Steve Miller Band, Sailor. Steve Miller Band is $19.99. That's a Back to Black remaster, Steve Miller Band. There's another Billy Squier, Don't Say No. $54.99 for Billy Squier, Don't Say No. No need longer. I just grabbed this one. Okay. I didn't know there was a wait list for that. You probably were, though. So Corey Wade, make a note. We'll scratch your name off that waiting list. James Bragg on Primus. That's sold to James Bragg. Derek Hartman first on Steve Miller. And while we're tagging stuff, we'll go ahead and sell Eli Kiss Rock and Roll Over for $25. If anybody wants to bid on Elvis, it's a 2LP. Japanese press, Elvis in concert. That's a $35 start. LA Guns, red and blue vinyl. Live in Toronto, 1990. That is $44.99. Nice. Tom Petty, Pack Up the Plantation. That is $34.99. I think that's 180 gram pressing of that one. Tom Petty, Pack Up the Plantation live. Ministry, $44.99. House of the Mole. I'm not for sure if that's Mo or Mole. Has that little symbol over the E. Limited 1,500 on gold vinyl. $44.99 for Ministry. Music on vinyl. Let's see here. I'm not for sure what that means, but we have Whiskey Myers Mud, $28.99 for Whiskey Myers Mud. And this was an auction, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was sold at auction. Black Sabbath, The Eternal Idol. This wasn't cheap. Let's put this back up for auction. Black Sabbath, The Eternal Idol, $55 start. This is a 1987 US and EX condition. Black Sabbath, The Eternal Idol. $55 start on that. Very nice vinyl, EX. Looked better than EX to me, but that's a $55 start. Beastie Boys, $48.99. Beastie Boys, $48.99. That's Ill Communication. Ill Communication on the Beastie Boys, $48.99. Tom Petty, that is Into the Great Wide Open, $36.99. $36.99, Tom Petty, Into the Great Wide Open. And this also, let me see if this was auction. This was Nuggets. It was not. Nuggets, original artifacts from the first psychedelic era, 65 to 68. That is $39.99 for Nuggets, 65 to 68. Eric Church, Sinners Like Me on red vinyl. Eric Church, $33.99. Avenged Sevenfold, $36.99. Translucent red, City of Evil. City of Evil, Avenged Sevenfold, $36.99. Michael Nath wants the Nuggets. Did you guys ever locate Vulgar Display of Power? We have not. We will make sure you get one, Greg. If not, we will put you on a waiting list. But I have not found Vulgar Display of Power yet. I really hadn't looked, though. Dale Cooper's at $56 on Black Sabbath. The last time we sold this at auction, it was not cheap. That's an 87 OG. Not easy to get. And Elvis is... I'm looking for a $35 start, but I'm about to end it and make it a buy it now. Martin Pryor first to Avenge Sevenfold, and Frank Kilpatrick on Eric Church. Yes, we have Tom Petty's greatest hits in stock. I think they're $36.99. Beasties is 180 gram remaster, new and sealed. Let's see here. This, I think, sold at auction. Let me see. Yeah, this sold at auction for $30 if anybody else wants it. Vital Vinyl. Blondie, Generation X, Frankie Miller, UFO, Roy Gallagher, Ian Hunter. That is $30. Also, this sold at auction. This is all that Eric Hernandez stuff that didn't get paid for. Wasp, Animal, Blank Like a Beast. That is a EX 1984 UK. That was $46. Vital Vinyl was $30, I think is what I said. I can't remember now. Yeah, I think 30 and 46 on that. Outcast, AT Aliens, $36.99. What do we have here? Moscow Radio, $39.99. That's Starburst Vinyl. Moscow Radio, $39.99. REO Speedwagon, Riding the Storm Out, $19.99. REO Speedwagon, and all that remains is $28.99. All that remains. I got to tell Josh to take these sticky notes off next time. Save a lot of time and trouble. $28.99 on that. Let me find a Tom Petty's Greatest Hits, because I'm sure there'll be some other people want one. Yeah, let me show a couple. Let me bring one with me and read off the tracks. We need to at least sell like one of these every show. We probably almost could. But this is sold to Eric Self. This is Tom Petty's Greatest Hits. This is a collection essential, $36.99. Tom Petty always sounds good. He sounds even better on vinyl. What a unique voice. One of the greatest of all time. American Girl, Breakdown, Don't Come Around Here No More, Free Falling, Into the Great Wide Open, I Won't Back Down, Running Down a Dream. I mean, you got to have one of these. $36.99. Vicky Wiley takes one. Eric Self got one. If anybody else wants one, $36.99. Greg Rogers wants All That Remains. Sell that to Greg Rogers. We need to pull another Tom Petty for Brent Hall. He meant hits and not the other one, he commented. John Fogerty, Center Field. That's a VG copy for $9.99. That's in shrink wrap with hop sticker. Hall & Oates, Rock and Roll Soul Part 1. That is their greatest hits, $19.99. $19.99. Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, the Eurythmics, $24.99. 1982. And Rush, Time Machine. We sold one of these earlier. Here's another one. $89.99. 4LP Rush Time Machine. Brent Hall wants Hall & Oates. Tanner just pulled your greatest hits. If anybody else wants one, let me know. That is sold to Brent Hall. And we're going to go ahead and sell, I consider that a deal, Black Sabbath, The Eternal Idol. That's sold to Dale Cooper for $56. The last time we sold it, it brought $87 at auction. Now it's Dale's for $56. If anybody wants Elvis, $35 buy it now on the Elvis live in concert Japanese press. I'll sell that for $34.99 if anybody wants it. I'm putting it back in the bin. Let me figure out what this Star Wars record is. This is is this Japanese? No, I think this is a U.S. press. This is a U.S. press of Star Wars, the story of Star Wars. Vinyl looked to be about EX Plus VG, flip page book, gatefold, all of the OG characters. That is a $10 start. That is a $10 start. Amy Hutchings on Elvis, $34. Sell that to Amy Hutchings for $34. ZZ Top Afterburner, VG Plus, $14.99 for ZZ Top Afterburner. Genesis, We Can't Dance, $42.99 for Genesis, We Can't Dance. Soundgarden, Super Unknown, $49.99. There's another Yes Fragile, $31.99. Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith, $31.99. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. There's both volumes, $44.99 each. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Do y'all remember when those came out? We sold a ton of them. Creed, My Own Prison is $29.99. Smashing Pumpkins Gish, $39.99. And yeah, this guy here, Chase Gaither, he claimed like 20 pre-orders in our group, and we didn't catch it till a lot later. He never was messaging in the page and paying for anything. He was just always buying in the group, and we never heard from him. So, Star Wars 10-10-10, Michael Church on ZZ Top, Eli Tomlinson on Soundgarden, Adam Husley second on Soundgarden. I don't think I have any more of those left. I will look and see, but I don't think I have any more Soundgarden. Adam, though, we will check right quick. Martin Pryor wants Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 2. That's sold to Martin Pryor. We're currently bidding on Star Wars 12-13. Need Lies. That's a tough one to get. That has never been repressed. Star Wars 15-15. Okay, let me do a little bit of sorting here and get all the new vinyl together. It'll be a lot easier to go through these. Let me re-auction a couple things too. Let me put all the new vinyl together. Thank y'all. Good night. Appreciate it. Shipping resumes Monday. I'm about to make that announcement. I guess I just made it. Let me get all the new vinyl together. Okay, I think that's it. There's a Billy Squier. Wow, it's mostly new vinyl. Not many OG records left in here. Those are 180-gram remasters. That's a Japanese press. We probably need to re-auction. OG. Okay. Was the Wasp album. I'm about to show that and put it up for auction. Guns N' Roses Live. Star Wars 15-15-16. How much was Creed? My Own Prison. Eli, that's $29.99. My Own Prison. That was never on vinyl until this pressing right here just a couple months ago. That came out in December. Star Wars 16, 18, 17. I don't know if you know, have to pay for... you have to pay for pre-orders. Yeah, you have to pay for pre-orders. You can't just buy stuff and... I mean, I guess you don't have to pay for it, but you're never going to get them, so I don't know why you would claim stuff. Adam, we got you another Soundgarden. So, Adam, we had another Soundgarden. That's sold to you. Let's put Wasp up for bid. This is EX 1984 UK. It has Animal, Show No Mercy. It's a 12-inch single. One song on each side. Wasp with the uncensored cover. I think that's technically an uncensored cover. EX 1984 UK. That's a $20 start I'll put that back up for a $20 start. High bid on Star Wars is at $20 with Matthew Christ. Now, I think we can go back through all this one more time with a little bit better flow. All the OG stuff's back here in the back. We have Jay Giles, Blow Your Face Out. That's a VG Plus, $17.99. James Taylor, Mud Slide Slim, $19.99 on JT. Hank Wilson's Back, Volume 1, which is Leon Russell, $19.99. Marshall Tucker Band. This has their hit song, Heard It in a Love Song, and this is a pristine copy, $24.99 on Marshall Tucker Band. Hank Williams Jr. Major Moves. That is $24.99 on Hank Williams Jr. REO Speedwagon, Ride in the Storm Out, Waiting for the Fallout. Has some writing on the cover. Other than that, a really nice copy, $19.99. John Fogerty's Center Field is in shrink wrap. It is a VG copy on the vinyl, though. Has the hype sticker, $9.99. And Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, which I think is a Eurythmics 12-inch single. It is, and that's $24.99. I had never seen that before until that night we showed it. Wasp 20, Wasp 20, Wasp 25, Star Wars 25, John Porter on MT. That's Marshall Tucker Band. Vicky Wiley was second. Star Wars is at 21. Matthews out. Paul Brothers is at 25. By the way, Doug and his son just left. It's 11:30. He's been here shipping pretty much all day. He just said shipping resumes on Monday. So if you have not got a tracking number, if you know you've paid for an order but you haven't got a tracking number, it's still here at the store and it won't get packed up until Monday. It won't go out until Monday. Shipping is done. Doug does not work on the weekends. He comes back in on Monday at 9 o'clock. He'll start back and he'll start sorting all the thousands of records we've sold this week. So he'll be very busy again. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live, $34.99. Let me see if this is 100. It is. This is a 180-gram reissue. Very nice. Somebody needs to grab that. Can't believe that's still there. And then we have Radio Moscow. This is limited edition Starburst vinyl, and that is $39.99. I knew that was hard. That was hard for me to find on Discogs, that exact color variant. Sell Jason F. The Eurythmics at $20. High bid on Wasp. High bid on Wasp is $25 with Martin Pryor. High bid on Star Wars is $25 with Paul Brothers. Now, the new sealed stuff. These are all putbacks. Billy Squier, Don't Say No, $54.99. I actually have two of those. Billy Squier's $54.99. Don't Say No, that's an intervention record. The Cure, Wish, $46.99. Curtis Mayfield, Curtis, Blue Vinyl, Start Your Ear Off Right, $29.99. Chris Cornell Hits Anthology, $49.99. LA Guns Toronto, 1990, Red and Blue Vinyl, $44.99. Ministry, limited to 1,500, Gold Vinyl, $44.99. Whiskey Myers Mud, $28.99. Beastie Boys, Ill Communication, $48.99. Tom Petty, Into the Great Wide Open, $36.99. We also showed Tom Petty's Greatest Hits, same price. Outcast, AT Aliens, $36.99. Rush, Time Machine, $89.99. Sell Michael Nath, the Tom Petty, for $30. That's technically a used record, so I'll discount it to him to $30. Final call on Wasp, Animal, Blank Like a Beast. Martin Pryor has that for $25, going twice, going three times. And Paul Brothers has Star Wars for $25, going twice, going three times. Genesis, We Can't Dance. This is a tough OG to find if it ever was released on vinyl. I still hadn't checked on that. 1991, this has No Son of Mine on it. And Hold On My Heart, a couple great songs. That is $42.99. That's Phil Collins, Genesis. Yes, Fragile. I've showed that about 20 times tonight. Those are $31.99. Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1. That one has November Rain on it. $44.99. Adam Husley on Outcast. That sold to Adam. Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith, $31.99. Creed, My Own Prison. Somebody bought this earlier. Who bought this? I didn't pull it. Eli Tomlinson. Eli Tomlinson got Creed. Smashing Pumpkins, Gish. I'm getting low stock on these. I think this makes the fifth one I have. And then there's another Cure. I got a bunch of those. But this was like, what, $200 or $300 record before it was reissued? That was like a $200 or $300 OG. All right, these auctions are also sold. Paul Brothers got Star Wars for $25, and Wasp is sold for $25 as well to Martin Pryor. All right, that's why we don't like it when you don't pay for your auctions, because if something sells for $100 on auction, when we have to re-auction it, it probably sells again for like $50. So You know, we don't let you definitely can't put back auctions. That's obviously, I mean, an auction is a binding agreement. But if you don't pay for them, that really hurts us. Linda Lamb on Whiskey Myers. Okay, I have a whole nother crate of putbacks like that. Shane Petty, well, never mind, is Outcast double 4 LP. I think I got more of those, but it's a 2 LP, Shane. And sorry, Adam was right before you. He claimed it right before your question came in. Michael Church said he would give 15 on Oreo Speedwagon. Sell that to Michael Church. Boy, I hadn't had any Oreos in a long time. That almost killed me as a kid. I used to eat a whole box of them. Gallon of milk. Dangerous, aren't they, Ed? Oreos, oh my gosh. Dangerous. Whew. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty good spin. All right, putbacks. Let's go through these. We'll pay for our auctions. Yes, Paul, I know you're good for it. Was there another rush set of sorts earlier tonight? Clockwork Angels. Yes, we had Clockwork Angels. Here's how it'll be shipped to you, too. They come in this original shipping box. This is Rush Clockwork Angels. Excuse me. I did this I said $14.99 earlier. $150. $150. This is Rush. Very nice packaging. Rush Clockwork Angels. You'll make sure that gets to you in good condition. $149.99. That's a 5 LP live box set from Rush Clockwork Angels. Those are $149.99 in the original shipping box. I've got 2 of those available. Let's see. Is Pantera Vulgar Display Power Color Vinyl a Rhino release? I don't... let's see. Where are those? Let's see here. That is on... no, it's not a Rhino. Those are not on Rhino. No. It's a Warner Brothers. It's a official label. Or I know, well, Rhinos. You get what I'm saying. Okay, $14.99. This is my go-to compilation for the Grassroots. Their 16 greatest hits, $14.99. I love the Grassroots. Classic band. Midnight Confessions, Wait a Million Years, Temptation Eyes, Sooner or Later. That's some fantastic stuff. $14.99. VG Plus, $19.99. This was Robert De Niro, The Deer Hunter soundtrack. VG Plus, $19.99. The Deer Hunter soundtrack. Vicky Wiley wants the Grassroots. We have Godspell. Godspell is $19.99. Godspell soundtrack on Bell Records. That's $19.99. VG Plus $14.99 for Havana Daydreamin', Jimmy Buffett. That is a VG Plus $14.99. Jimmy Buffett, Havana Daydreamin'. Crosby, Stills, Nash, Allies. That's in shrink wrap. VG Plus $14.99. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, Allies. If I have all that remains in my order, can I put back the one I just got? I don't need 2. Make sure Greg Rogers doesn't have 2 all that remains on his order. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99 for Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99 on that. And Savatage, Edge of Thorns. Edge of Thorns, Savatage, $49.99. Disco Collected, $44.99. That's an awesome comp, limited to 2,000. Magenta and yellow vinyl, limited and numbered. That is $44.99. All right, our next auction, I'll put this back up. Vital Vinyl, Volume 2. That's Procol Harum. Wow, they're considered vinyl. I guess it's not metal. I'm thinking metal. Vital Vinyl. But yeah, Blondie, UFO, Generation X, Roy Gallagher, Frankie Miller, Ian Hunter, Procol Harum, and others. That is a $20 start. And I'll also put Cyndi Lauper up, a pristine Japanese press. She's so unusual. Girls just want to have fun time after time. That's a $35 start. Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love, $33.99. Motley Crue. Another Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. That's $44.99. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark. There's another one, $44.99. Ozzy, Diary of a Madman, red and black swirl vinyl, $38.99. Randy Tabron on Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. the David Bowie Lambert soundtrack, $33.99 for David Bowie Lambert soundtrack. Slipknot, Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses, limited edition, Violet Vinyl, 2LP, $36.99 for Slipknot. I had 2 of those put back, $36.99. Amy Hutchings on Lambert's soundtrack. That's sold to Amy Hutchings. Eli says you can sell that Creed to Michael Nath if he wants it. Michael, if you still want the Creed, you can have it. If not, Eli, just let me know if you want to put it back. Chicago is $19.99. Wow, that's an anti-statics. We must have ultrasonically cleaned that one. Chicago is $19.99. Martin Pryor wants a Slipknot. That's sold to Martin Pryor. Puddle of Mud. I showed those earlier. Actually, we might have a waiting list for that again, so let me just pull that out. Third World, $14.99. Third World, and this was sealed. This was sealed for $34.99, and I sold it for $14.99 for whoever wants that. Third World, $14.99. Pink Floyd, Hey Hey Rise Up. That is $12.99. All proceeds to Ukraine humanitarian relief. $12.99. Let's see here. Is Deer Hunter score or compilation? Let's see here. You're talking about that Robert De Niro soundtrack. This is the Praise of the Lord, Trioca, Struggling Head. I don't know. God Bless America, Memory Eternal. I guess that's music by John Williams. I guess a little bit of both. Michael Ness says, Eli, you can keep it. He says, okay, I'll keep it. Brent Rabley gets the Third World, and we'll do that one for the on-sale price. I had it $14.99. Jeff McMaster, you're third. Francis Drennan wants Pink Floyd. I think I got more of these. Michael Nath also wants one. It's Hey Hey Rise Up. It's the Ukraine and a Great Day of Freedom. Yeah, there's a band. We got a lot of cool single. It's that pink up there, last top shelf, that pink 45 holder. There's probably some more in there. And I think there's some other singles we got in that I hadn't shown in that. Yeah, that's definitely it, though. If anybody else wants one of these, I think we might have multiple, so please let me know. This one's Francis. Michael, I may can get one for you. And Martin, let me know if you want one. Prince, The Hits, Volume 1. Prince, The Hits, Volume 1, $39.99. Rush, Moving Pictures, $36.99 for Rush Moving Pictures. Hold Your Fire. Hold Your Fire is $36.99. We tagged one too many on that one, and I think this was a putback. $36.99. Rush. We got Moving Pictures and Hold Your Fire. Let me see what we got here, Tanner. There's one more. We got one more. Yep. One more. So that one's Michael Nav's. Martin, we may... I got more of these somewhere. I know I do. Martin, if it's okay, I'll take down your name, and I'll let you know if we run across one. So that one is Michael Nav's. Arm Lazelle, by the way, is at 20 on Vital Vinyl. That is with Arm Lazelle, Final Call. Michael Nath wants Rush, and he wanted Moving Pictures. He wanted Moving Pictures. Sell that to Michael Nath. Ryan Foster wants Hold Your Fire. And Michael Nath said, actually give that to Martin. He says, give the Pink Floyd to Martin, and he'll be on the wait list. Ryan Foster got the Hold Your Fire. I've got one copy of Hold Your Fire. I think we got more of them around here somewhere. That's another Rush 200 gram that came back in. They sound phenomenal. Oh my gosh, they sound phenomenal. Derek Hartman wants it. I got more somewhere, but I would recommend going ahead and grabbing that one. I think y'all remember I sold the heck out of these about a year ago, and then we hadn't seen them in a year. If anybody, I got more around here somewhere. Here's another 7-inch single. I don't think I ever did show these. I can't remember. This is Queen, Face It Alone, $17.99. Queen, Face It Alone. I've got 3 of those, $17.99. Made in Germany, it says. I got 3 of those, $17.99. Ryan Foster on Ozzy. That's Diary of a Madman. That's sold to Ryan Foster. Chad, there was a pre-order on the Rush box set you shown. Can't figure out how much I was on it. Rush box set. Rush box set. I don't recall a Rush box set. Are you sure on that? I didn't post anything. Here's a couple CDs that's in this bin of 45s. Alice in Chains, MTV Unplugged, $14.99. And Van Halen Balance, $14.99. Alice in Chains Unplugged CD, $14.99. Van Halen Balance, $14.99. The Queen singles are $17.99. Actually, let's see if we can get them sold. $14.99. $14.99 on those if anybody wants them. $14.99. I would like to sell you one. Okay, Ozzy Time Machine. We have Rush Time Machine for $89.99. Yes. What's the disco album? It's a great disco compilation. It is $44.99, limited and numbered. The Tramps, Rolls Royce, Cheek, Cool in the Game, KC and the Sunshine, Earth, Wind and Fire, Sister Sledge, James Brown, Gloria Gaynor, Lips, Hughes Corporation. That is $44.99. I also got Queensryche, Condition Human, $33.99. And then there's another Ozzy. If anybody wants Ozzy, $38.99. $38.99 on Ozzy. Where's Rush Hold Your Fire at? Those got to be around here somewhere. Oh, they're all gone? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Is that them? Looks like we got... Let me go ahead and move some of this. Let me go ahead and pull some of this. We got a lot of...
That one's sold.
Yeah. Okay, so this one, this Pink Floyd, we got Derek Hartman for one, and Greg Preston. You're going to get one. That's sold to Greg Preston. Rush, Hold Your Fire. Eli Tomlinson was first to the Alice in Chains CD. I got more of these. That's sold to Eli. Susie said, oh, that's Valance. There's Eli's Alice in Chains. Susie wanted both. Susie, I'll go ahead and tag you for balance. And Ed, there's a stack of CDs right there next against that filing cabinet. Can you bring those over here, please, or hand them to Tanner? Stacy said, I'll take one, and that was for the disco comp. I'm going to lay that right there on top of the Van Halen CD. Linda Lamb wants Prince the Hits. Susie can have both. I think I got another one. Don't. No, I don't. So actually give Susie both. Eli says Susie can have both of those. Chad wants Queen. Make those $14.99. Chad Holder on Queen, $14.99 on those. I got some killer CDs right here. I was going to show those. I hadn't shown any of these in a while, and there's a few in there I hadn't shown. Yes, the Hold Your Fire 200 gram. Greg wants one, $36.99. I've got two left. Yes, they sound incredible. Hold Your Fire. I've got two of those, $36.99. Martin Pryor says he'll take a Queen 7-inch. Those are $14.99. I've got one left, one Queen 7-inch. I would love to sell to somebody and consider that sold out. $14.99 on Queen, Face It Alone. Now, I have not shown this before. This is a 2-in-1 CD, Megadeth, Rust in Peace, and Countdown to Extinction. Those are $16.99. Megadeth, Rust in Peace, and Countdown to Extinction. $16.99. Did I tag Brent Rabley of a Rush? I don't think I have yet. Okay, Brent got one. Michael Nath got the last Queen single for $14.99. So I have two Rushes left. Michael Nath got the last Queen. John Porter and Paul Beal on the 2-in-1 CD pack. Those are sold. Rush, self-titled, $14.99. These are all new and sealed from our distributor. These are brand new CDs. Rush is $14.99. I've got Alice in Chains. That's called self-titled, a.k.a. Tripod, a.k.a. Three-Legged Dog. Why am I showing CDs? These are $11.99, by the way. These are albums that are either not in print or seemingly impossible to get or extremely expensive. All three applies to this. Never been reissued on vinyl. OGs are extremely expensive. And these are just tough to get. It hadn't been repressed in a long time either. Jackie Wilson. Let's see. Who got it first? Jackie Reynolds was first on the Rush CD. Francis Drennan, I'll have to put you on a waiting list for that. And then Jeff McMaster wants an AIC, Three-Legged Dog. I have one of those left. I have Tesla, The Great Radio Controversy. I hadn't had an OG copy of that in quite some time. I don't know where they're at. They're out there somewhere, but just tough to get. $14.99.
How much was that?
$44.99. Martin Pryor takes the other AIC CD. Tesla's $14.99. Ozzy, No Rest for the Wicked. We had one of those recently. It sold for over $100. No Rest for the Wicked, that's $11.99. Tesla was $14.99. Oh, it'd help if I wouldn't throw them. Let's see what I got. Ozzy's safe. He's strong. No cracks. Kiss Alive 2. Kiss Alive 2 is $19.99. Of course, I think that's a 2-disc. Yeah, 2-disc Kiss Alive 2. Those are new and sealed. And I got several Hot in the Shade by Kiss. And the single soundtrack. That's a good one. $14.99 for the single soundtrack. Kiss Hot in the Shade is $14.99. Sherry Darnell wants Kiss Alive 2. And one more recap on those before I move on. We have Ozzy, No Rest for the Wicked, $11.99. Tesla, The Great Radio Controversy, $14.99. One copy of Kiss Alive 2 left, $19.99. Kiss Hot in the Shade, $14.99. I've got 3 of those. And the single soundtrack. That's a grunge masterpiece. Great stuff on here. Mother Love Bone, Alice in Chains, Chris Cornell, Pearl Jam, Jimi Hendrix, May This Be Love, $14.99. Not just grunge on there. I don't think Jimi Hendrix is grunge, even though he's from Seattle. Okay. I'm going to sell this Vital Vinyl to Arm Lozelle for $20. I've kind of forgot we had that going on. And I got one more 45 down in here. Who was this? Simon and Garfunkel. $4.99. My Little Town Picture Sleeve. My Little Town Picture Sleeve. That is $4.99 if anybody wants it. Yeah, that guy bought a bunch of stuff and didn't pay for it. Let me do some of all these sticky notes. I'm going to toss them right over here so they're out of my way. Sherry Darnell also wants the Ozzy CD. And Francis Drennan gets the Simon & Garfunkel picture sleeve. All right, so Ozzy, No Rest for the Wicked, so does Sherry. And this is so to Francis Drennan. So we need Francis Drennan on the Rush self-titled CD waiting list. Debbie Blair wants Rush and Van Halen CD. Debbie, you're a little far behind. I am sold out of both, but if you want on the waiting list, I'll do it. Did I get a Rush Clockwork Angels live? No, you didn't, but I will tag you one right now. I thought you were just clarifying. Paul Brothers, you get a Rush Clockwork Angels box set. These are $149.99. I have one left if anybody wants it. Here's what's left in this bin. Ozzy, Diary of a Madman, red and black swirl vinyl, $38.99. Queensryche, Condition Human, $33.99. That's an OG record. Let me put that back there. So is Chicago. I got one Slipknot left, $36.99. Savatage, Edge of Thorns, $49.99. 2 Iron Maidens, Fear of the Dark with the hype stickers, $44.99. I've got 2 of those. And then the OG records. This is Chicago, $19.99. Chicago's $19.99. The Deer Hunter soundtrack, Robert De Niro, music by John Williams. VG Plus, $19.99. Crosby, Stills, Nash, Allies, VG Plus, $14.99. Jimmy Buffett, Havana Daydreamin' is VG Plus, $14.99. And Godspell is $19.99. We also need to add Alan Williams to the Pink Floyd Ukraine 7-inch. We also need to add Alan Williams to that. Dana, we will do that. Let me condense all this stuff now into one crate. But yes, we will put him down on the Pink Floyd waiting list. All right, that was the putbacks. Now, let's do something. I don't know what. By the way, does anybody want Cyndi Lauper for $35? That sold at auction last time for $55. So take advantage of that. Let me figure out which bin of half-off stuff we need to do. Let me do that. Give me a second. We're not done yet, folks. I ate my Taco Bell too fast. I know that. I'm a little woozy. Let me figure out what crate I'm about to do half off. Where's that one? Okay, there was a really good one last night, and I told myself, was it green? Is there a green crate somewhere? Let me see here. Yeah. I'm going to have to move this on you right quick, Tanner. I promise everybody this is going to be worth the wait. Hold that for a second. Has this got possessed in it? Yeah. All right. Pick the good one. The David Bowie crate. No, those won't be half off. I can go through them, but won't be half off. Okay, yeah. $38.99. This is about to get crazy. The first record is a metal record that's stickered for $50, so it's about to be half off. That's insane, isn't it, Tanner? Tanner says, yes, that's insane. But when we're done, this entire crate will be empty, and that will be a good thing. Hopefully, it will be empty. Ed's agreeing. All right. Here we go. Let me do a little bit of stretching first. Oh, man. I'm going to tell you the half off price, okay? That is $25. Venom Possessed. This is a VG Plus, $25. Venom Possessed, VG Plus, just $25. Green Combat label, $25 on Venom Possessed. John Fogerty, center field, $10. Put me in, coach. I want to play today. Rather Be Rockin', Tantrum. Tantrum is now $5. The Moody Blues, In Search of Lost Chord, VG Plus, $7.50. The Moody Blues. The Moody Blues to our children's children. That's also $7.50. The Secret Value of Daydreaming, Julian Lennon. That is $7.50. That's in shrink wrap. Mel Gibson is Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. $12.50 for the Mad Max soundtrack. Seago Sucks, Abstract Edition, Clear and Black, Color and Color LP. $10 on that. And we have Rogue Wave, Descended Like Vultures. That is $10. Dale Cooper, you were first to Moody Blues. Let me know which one you want. Dale, you can have In Search of Lost Chord or Our Children's Children. That is your pick, Dale. Next was Corey Wade on JF. JF was John Fogerty. That sold to Corey Wade. Francis Drennan, you were second on Moody Blues. Michael Nath, third. Kyle Morgan, though, was first to Mad Max. Julian Lennon first. That goes to No Rodriguez. Paul Brothers, you were next on Mad Max. And Chasen Hart on Raj. That was... And then RW. Rogue. That's for Rogue Waves. That sold to Tommy Flowers. Josh Ragland second. Dale Cooper on Searching. He wants In Search of Lost Chord. That goes to Dale Cooper, In Search of Lost Chord. That means, who had dibs on this one? Francis Drennan. Francis, if you want this one, say sold, and it will be sold to you, okay? If not, it goes for sure to Michael Nath. Then after that was Adam Hundley, Mad Max already sold. Jeff McMaster on Seago Sucks. That sold to Jeff McMaster. Derek Hartman got the Venom. And how much on Wasp? Are you seeing, where did you see a Wasp record? Where did you see that at? And Francis said so. So Francis does get the Moody Blues I just laid right up there. That just leaves Rather Be Rockin' by Tantrum, which is $5. All right, here we go. We go through this bin last night. Looks familiar. No, we did not. This is a brand new bin. Ultravox Quartet. That is $10. Ultravox Quartet. $10. Berlin Love Life. $10 on Berlin Love Life. Something New. The Beatles. 1978 Purple Label. That's now just $15. Something New. The Beatles. Purple Label. $15. Excuse me. Brent Rabley on Ultravox. Boontar Jones, you were second. Thriller, Michael Jackson. That is now $25. That's the 25th anniversary picture disc. $25 on that. And Human League Hysteria. $10 on Human League Hysteria. Ultravox sold to Brent Rabley. Boontar second. Steve Botsford on... I bet he meant Beat. He did. Beatles. He put neat, then he put... Beatles. So Steve Botsford got the Beatles. Ryan Foster second. W.V. Mounties third, No Rodriguez fourth. Amy Hutchings on MK, she meant MJ. That's Michael Jackson. And Paul Brothers on the Human League. Those are all sold. Berlin Love Life still available. Defenstration, Dolly Does Windows. That's now $10. The Very Best of Kim Wilde, $10. Kim Wilde. Laughing at the Pieces, Doctor and the Medics. That's $10. And Don't Be Long is $8.50. Make Do and Mend. Don't Be Long, $8.50. Mike Massey, first to Kim Wilde. Hot Flash Heat Wave, Soaked. That's now $10. What do we have here? Buck Meek, Orange Vinyl, $12.50. Buck Meek, $12.50. Everyone is Dirty, My Neenan's Dead. We're getting some obscure stuff here, $7.50. And Baggage, Life in Misphonia. That is $7.50. Mike Massey got Kim Wilde, Angela Chesney second. Fred Carnell wants the Berlin. That's Fred, sold to Fred. Dana Wright first to Doctor and the Medics. Michael Nath, you were next to Berlin. Craig Thomas first to Buck Meek. Let me find that. Craig Thomas first to Buck Meek. Josh, you were second. The Relationship, Clara Obscura, 2017 blue vinyl. That's $11.50. City Music, Kevin Morby, Vinyl Me Please. That is $20. White and orange vinyl. That's now just $20. City Music, Kevin Morby. Mike Kroll, Power Chords, $7.50. And Apple Bonkers, the debut LP from Joe Guillen of the Brain Jonestown Massacre, yellow vinyl, $12.50. Mike Massey says, give Kim to Angela Chesney. He already has it. Martin Pryor, if you still have Sabbath 50th anniversary, I'll take one. Of which album? Of which album? Michael Nath first to Morby. That's sold to Michael Nath. And Jeff McMaster on Power Chords. Mike Kroll. That's sold to Jeff McMaster. If you just joined us, we're doing a half-off crate. Withered, Bloom is $10. Withered, Coke bottle exclusive clear vinyl. Number 2, What Does Good Luck Bring? That was originally a Record Store Day release. $7.50. The Films, Don't Dance Rattlesnake. $20 on that. $20 after the half off. That was originally $39.99. Holy Wave, Evil Hits. That is $17.50. And Christian Bland and the Revelators, $10. The First Sabbath. I will check and see if we still have those. I really don't know if we do or not, do or don't. Dillinger 4, Midwestern Songs of the Americas. That is Maroon Splatter, $10 on that. American Oi, Texas Edition, $10 for that one. The Best of the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Man, how did it not sell the first time around? $10 now. Best of Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Against Me, Searching for a Former Clarity. That is now $20. And Titus Andronics and Obelisk, $7.50. Iron Cheek 3, You Can't Stay Here. That's now $10. And Microwave, limited edition color vinyl, Much Love. That is $35. That was $69.99. 2017 tri-colored vinyl. Okay, back up to the top. Mike Massey was first to the American Oi. Paul Beal was second, of course. Mike and Paul after a punk record. Michael Church first on Ozark. That was the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. That's sold to Michael Church. Chasing Hard on Midwestern. Midwestern, that was this right here, Dillinger 4. That's sold to Tommy Flowers. Susie Breedlove on American. That is something I think that already sold. Yes, American Oi. Vicky Wiley on was second on Ozark Mountain Daredevil. Jonathan Berg third. W.V. Mounties fourth. Linda Lamb fifth. Adam Hunsley sixth. Brent Rabley wants Against. That was which one? Against Me right here. That's sold to Brent Rabley. Paul Beal second. Jeff McMaster on WV. I think that's Micro. No, maybe Microwave. And Sean, you were second on the Dillinger 4. Jeff, MV. That might be for Microwave. Let me know if that's right. If so, that's sold to Jeff McMaster. The Happy Fits, Concentrate. That's now $20. I'm telling you the half off price. Something's $20. That means it used to be $39.99. Rarity, Alive in Your Eyes. That is $8.50. Most of these are colored vinyl. Outside Inside, The Tubes. That is $10. The Tubes is now $10. Jefferson Starship, Modern Times, $7.50. Chili Whack Opus 5 or Opus X, that's $5. The Southern Hillman Fairy Band, that's $5. Deep Purple, Come Taste the Band. Come Taste the Band, Deep Purple. That is $13.50. Okay. It was Microwave. Josh Huddleston on the Happy Fits. That's sold to Josh Huddleston. Mike Massey on Rarity. Adam Hunsley, you were second on Rarity. WView Mounties, you were first to the Tubes. Sherry Darnell on Deep. That's Deep Purple to Sherry Darnell. And Derek Hartman, on Titus Andronicus. All right, some of those I don't know as well as I do a lot of others, but let me go through those one more time. We have Rather Be Rockin' Tantrum, $5. Defenstration, Dolly Does Windows, $10. Don't Be Long was $8.50. Hot Flash Heat Wave Soaked, that's $10. Everyone is Dirty, My Nina's Dead, $7.50. Baggage, I keep on wanting to say reggae, but it's Baggage, Live in Misphonia. That is $7.50. The Relationship, Clara Obscura, $11.50. Apple Bonkers, Joe Guillen, that's $12.50. Withered, Bloom, $10. Number 2, What Does Good Luck Bring? $7.50. The Films, Don't Dance Rattlesnake, that's $20. And Holy Wave, that's $17.50. Christian Bland and the Revelators, $10 on that one. Iron Cheek 3, You Can't Stay Here, $10. Jefferson Starship Modern Times, $7.50. Chili Whack was $5, and Southern Hillman Fairy Band was $10. All right, Jeff McMaster on AB. AB was Apple Bonkers. Sell that to Jeff McMaster. Scott Sneed wants the Tantrum. Dana, you were next on Apple Bonkers. And Tommy Flowers wants Kristen Bland. These are a lot of indie bands, which if you're not into the indie scene, you probably don't know who they are. Anybody else before I grab one more crate? Man, we got a lot of people watching. I know it's Friday night. That's probably why we have 147 people watching. Viewers, customers, thank you. Welcome. If you're watching for the first time, some of y'all may be. I'm going to go through one more crate. And let's see. Dana Wright wants number 2. Dana Wright wants number 2. And how much was Bloom again? Bloom was Withered Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl. That is $10. How much was Iron Cheek? Iron Cheek 3 was $10. These are all half off. So I'm going to grab another crate of vintage. It's awfully late, but we're going to do this again tomorrow. Michael Naff said take. We need to have a night planned where we have we just keep going and going, right? Sean, I'm going to go ahead and pull Iron Cheek just in case you decide you want it. That's $10 before I change crates here. Okay? Get my cart moved out of the way so I can bring another crate. All righty. Ed and Tanner doing all right? We're going to need our third cart tomorrow night. We have filled up 2 entire carts this week, so we're going to have to get our third cart for tomorrow night. This bin here is mostly vintage. I'm actually going to grab some stuff out of another bin and put it in here. And we're about to empty another bin. Let's see what we got here. Let's put this country comp in there. I'm actually making a bin right now. Yeah, that'll definitely sell. All right. Here we go. Just keep grabbing. Michael says keep grabbing crates. All right. Michael Nath. All right. Sean said sold on Cheek. Would you take 10 for Chicago and previous crate? Was that in that crate of putbacks? If so, sell this to Brent Rabley for $10. Michael Nath got that one. Withered Bloom. All righty. Half off records. Let's see what we got coming up. No Japanese tonight. I doubt I'll run any more auctions just because this is so like focused. Takes a attention requirement. And I really don't have anything up here. So Japanese auctions will resume tomorrow night. Chad and Jeremy, Distant Shores. I like that song. $5. I'm going to be telling you the half off price. Chad and Jeremy, $5. Hall & Oates, Big Bam Boom, $10. Hall & Oates, Big Bam Boom. This is the Hansel and Gretel, Walt Disney. This is a Mexico version. And this is one I actually don't know if it's in English or Spanish. I really don't know. But that is $10. It could be either one. I'm assuming it's still in English, but I don't know. George Jones, Country Heart, 24 favorite songs. George Jones, 2 LP, $10 for George Jones. And the Mormon Tabernacle Choir sings Christmas carols. Christmas in February. That is now just $4. The Kinks, One for the Road. That's a 2 LP, now $15. The Kinks, One for the Road. And the Kinks Preservation Society Act Number 1. That's now just $10. Kinks and Kinks. And Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses. Jethro Tull, $10. Steve Botsford for his first to Hall & Oates. That's sold to Steve Botsford. No second. Kyle Morgan first to George Jones. Michael Nath, you were first to the Kinks. He wants both of them. That's the benefit of being first. He takes both Kinks. Francis Drennan gets the Christmas. Brent Rabley, you were second on the Kinks. W.V. Mounties third. Heather, you were second on the Christmas. And Brent Rabley he wanted Road. Michael Nath got both of those. Jethro Tull, Van Dyke Parks, Tokyo Rose, $7.50. Sonny Curtis, Love is All Around, $5 for that. Deep Purple, Purple Passages, that is now $17.50. Malcolm Tomlinson, Rock and Roll Hermit, $5 on Malcolm Tomlinson. Johnny Rivers, Realization, $7.50 on Johnny Rivers. The Soul Soul Orchestra, Greatest Disco Hits, Music for Nonstop Dancing, $5. Jeffrey Osborne, Emotional, $5 for Jeffrey. The Poppers, Magic People, that is $12.50. Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson, Songwriter, $7.50. The Byrds, Dr. Byrds and Mr. Hyde, EX Condition, $12.50. Pat Benatar, Tropico, $7.50. Gallagher and Lyle, The Last Cowboy, that is $5. Elvis Back in Memphis, EX 1970 Orange Capital, $20. Jet It takes the South Soul Orchestra. That is sold to Jet It over on watching on YouTube. John Porter takes the Willie Nelson. And WV Mounties on QB. Is that what that says? QB? What was QB? Or is that OB? No, that's QB. I don't have anything Q in here. Maybe you might want to correct that and help me out a little. And then Amy Hutchings gets the Elvis. If you're watching, we're doing half off vintage. Country Chartbusters compilation, $5 for that. Mel Tillis, Hank Williams Jr., Con Hunley, Guy Clark, Bellamy Brothers. He says autocorrect. Okay. I guess it's already sold, whatever you wanted then. Bob Lynn, Photographs of Feeling. Bob Lind is $5. And we have The Last Gonzo Band, $7.50. Was Jetted a first-time buyer? I guess so. Jetted or anybody else that's a first-time buyer tonight, please make sure you message our page. If you're on YouTube, we just shared a link. You have to send us a message, an email through that link with your mailing address and your email address. We invoice on Monday. If we don't have a message from you, we can't send you your bill, which means you can't pay us, and we're not going to send you your records. So make sure you're in our system, and when you get your invoice, most importantly, make sure you pay it. No Rodriguez, first on the country comp. Heather second, Francis third, Tanya, you were fourth. Christmas Greetings, $4 for the Christmas Greetings compilation. John Mayall, New Year, New Band, New Company. That is $12.50. That's a white label promo. Aaron Gardner on Jeff. Is that something that's still in here? Jeffrey Osborne. Yes, that's sold to Aaron Gardner. Kinda Kinks. The Kinks is $10. And The Wonderful World of Reckless Eric. That's on green vinyl, pressed in the UK. $15 for Reckless Eric on green vinyl. John Mayall, sold to Jeff McMaster. Michael Nath, first to the Kinks. He's 3 for 3 on the Kinks. And Reckless Eric sold to Sean Jones. All 3 of those sold. Razzie Arrival. That's Razzie Bailey. That is sealed. $7.50. The Kinks, a complete collection. 2 LP, $12.50. Tom Jones Live, Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada, $10. Ben Dover and Tennessee Tucker. Can't believe that's a real name. That is Carpetbaggers, $10. John Fred and his Playboy band, Love My Soul. That is $7.50. War, Deliver the Word, $15. I guess this next Kinks, it goes to Michael Nath again. He was first. Again, it was Sean Jones, Reckless Eric, Kinks, Michael Nath. Boy, he must have that preloaded. Brent Rabley was next, and then Susie wants the Walt Disney from earlier. Sell that to Susie. No, third on the Kinks. Dana, fourth. WV Mountain, fifth. Michael, sixth. Jonathan, seventh. Steve, eighth. Steve Botsford, first to War. Amazing. Irma Thomas, Safe With Me. That is now $10. And Time for the Tams. Michael said sorry. He's just got a wicked fast connection. $12 for the Tams. Time for the Tams. New Man. New Man is $7.50. Daddy Freddy for promotional use only. $10. Daddy Freddy in town. Gold vinyl. Looks like some kind of EP. And Seal the Beginning. That is $10. Kyle Morgus gets Irma Thomas. And Brent Rabley, or excuse me, Kyle Morgan got Irma. Jeff McMaster on the Tams. Brent Rabley first to Seal. Michael Nath second. Dana Wright third. Ian Dury, Lord Upminster. That is $7.50 for Ian Dury. Gary and the Pacemakers, original motion picture soundtrack to Ferry Cross the Mersey. That is $7.50. Christmas Box Music. $4. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom. $10 on Uriah Heep. Any Trouble is $5. Gene McDaniels, Hit After Hit. Gene McDaniels is $5. And McEwen, Clark, and Hillman, $7.50. Let's see. Seal. Mike Massey, first to Ian Dury. That one was right here. That sold to Mike Massey. Dana Wright on Duty. Is that something? Is that what Ian's, do what now? What was that? That might have been something already sold. Maybe Dury, yeah. Boontar was third. Francis Drennan on the Music Box. And Tommy Flowers on Gene McDaniels. I got it figured out now. Paul Simon, live in concert, $10. Live Ryman Simon, Uriah Heep, Wonder World. Uriah Heep, $10. Don McLean, Homeless Brother. That's a big hype sticker. $5 on Don McLean. The Bellamy Brothers, the two and only Bellamy Brothers, $5. Barford and Rodney, Off the Shelf. That is $10. At Home with That Other Family. I remember showing that originally, some kind of weird Russian space, Khrushchev, communist, something. I don't know what it is. It could be a comedy album for all I know. $5, pretty unique cover though. Dean Martin Sings, $5 for Dean Martin Sings. Leon Everett, Hurricane. That is sealed. Now it's just $10. Lefty Allen. That is $12.50 for Lefty Allen. Johnny Rivers, Not a Through Street. $5 for Johnny Rivers. Johnny Rivers' Greatest Hits, $6.50. And Carpenters, A Kind of a Hush, $5 for that. Brent Rabley says, Other Fam. He wants the At Home with the Other Family. The weird-looking George Segal, Gwen Davis. I guess it was a movie. Joan Rivers. This is the soundtrack to it, maybe. George Segal plays Khrushchev. Yeah, must be a movie. Joan Rivers, Kazimat's wife, telephone operator, reporter. Buck Henry's playing Richard Nixon. It's a comedy. It has to be, right, Ed? Ed says it's a comedy. Very cool cover. Very odd cover, I'll put it that way. Michael Nath on Johnny Rivers' Greatest Hits. Angela Chesney on The Carpenters. Amy Second. And Mike Langford wants Jethro Tull. That was Heavy Horses from earlier. I'm going to go through that crate one more time. And I know y'all don't want me to stop, but we've got to wrap it up. We've got to wrap it up. I'll show a couple random 45s I got over here, though. Oh my gosh, where do these come from? These aren't even priced. Let's do, while we're going through those, I'll do 2 $1 starts on these 45s. Pink Floyd, One of My Turns. These are singles from the wall. This is about a VG copy. I didn't really look at these until right now. That's not the greatest condition. Pink Floyd, that's about a VG copy, One of My Turns, and Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which is the A-side. All in all, that's the main song, or just Another Brick in the Wall. $1 start on that. And Prince and the Revolution, Let's Go Crazy, and Erotic Cities, the B-side. This is nice. This is EX Plus to Near Mint Minus. Prince is also a $1 start. So Pink Floyd and Prince 7-inch singles. Let's see. Let me get that back in there. All right, so Pink Floyd and Prince. If you're bidding on Prince, let's see. Go ahead and spell it out so there's no confusion. If y'all don't mind, put either. Or PF is definitely Pink Floyd. Go ahead and type out Prince if you're bidding on that. I forgot that was two P's there. Jacob Smith, Uriah Heep. Those are $10. Those are $10. Okay, one more time in this crate. We have Chad and Jeremy, Distant Shores, $5. Van Dyke Parks, Tokyo Rose, $7.50. Sonny Curtis, Love is All Around, $5 for Sonny Curtis. Deep Purple, Purple Passages is $17.50. Malcolm Tomlinson, Rock and Roll Hermit, $5. Johnny Rivers, Realization, $7.50. The Poppers, Magic People, $12.50 on the Poppers. Dr. Birds and Mr. Hyde, EX, that's the Birds, $12.50. Pat Benatar, Tropico, $7.50. Gallagher and Lyle, The Last Cowboy, $5. Bob Lind, Photographs, $5. The Last Gonzo Band, $7.50. Christmas Greetings is $4. Razzie Bailey Arrival, that is sealed, $7.50. Tom Jones Live at Caesar's Palace, $10. Bend Over and Tennessee Tucker, Carpetbaggers, $10 on that. John Fred and his Playboy Band, $7.50. New Man, $7.50. Daddy Freddie, $10. Gary and the Pacemakers, Ferry Cross the Mercy soundtrack, $7.50. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom, $10 on that. Any Trouble is $5. McGeown, Clark, and Hillman, former members of the Birds, $7.50. Paul Simon in Concert, Live Ryman, $10. Uriah Heep, Wonder World, $10. Don McLean, Homeless Brother, $5. The Bellamy Brothers, the two and only, $5. Bardoff and Rodney, Off the Shelf, $10. Dean Martin Sings, $5. Leon Everett Hurricane, that was sealed, $10. Lefty Allen, The Lefty Frizzell Show, His Life, His Songs, that is sealed, $12.50. And this Johnny Rivers, Not a Through Street, $5. Okay. Sell Aaron Gardner, Daddy Freddie for $7.50. We will sell that to you. From the last crate, everyone is dirty price. Let me find the last crate. Let me lay that right there. Everyone is dirty. Let me move these back in here. We've now emptied an entire bin. Let's see here. Well, before that, we had a, let me get everybody updated on our auctions. Brent Rabley has Prince going once, going twice for $10. And Pink Floyd is at 5 of R.M. Lazelle. Pink Floyd's at 5 of R.M. Lazelle. That's about a VG copy of Another Brick in the Wall. And Brent Rabley's at 10 on Prince. Those are going once, going twice. Okay, Jedit wants Christmas Greetings. That was back here. Let me pull that for Jedit. Christmas Greetings. Yes, these are still half off right here. Let me just find it right there. That's sold to Jedit. And before that, or right after that, was Jacob Smith. He wants Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom. Arm Lazelle, Turntable. Vicky, I'm going to take care of you on that. Michael Nath, Jeff, I see your question. One more second. And then Michael Nath, that one Uriah Heep just got claimed, but if you want that one, I'll sell it to you for $9. If you want that one, Michael Nath, $9. Billy Underwood on Paul. Let me figure out what that was. Billy Underwood on Paul. Paul Simon. That sold to Billy Underwood. Pink Floyd 6-6. Pink Floyd 7-8. That's a 7-inch single of Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. About a VG Plus, and one of my turns. And Jeff Helton has that for $8. Now, let's see. Adam Hunsley, or Hulsey. I don't know what I've been calling you tonight, but Adam Hulsey. Make me a fair offer. I'll sell it to you right now. And we got you tagged for Uriah Heep, Michael Nath for $9. Now, Jeff McMaster says, everyone is dirty. That one is where? Everyone is dirty. Let me figure out what that was. Right here. Everyone is dirty. My Neenan's Dead is pink and black splatter vinyl. $7.50. $7.50 if you want that. $80. Let's see. Sure. Let's go ahead and sell that to Adam. $80. So here's the only two things tonight that did not get bids. We're going to sell that to Adam for $80. I had this one priced. We was going to put it out for $139.99. I said I would take $95 start for it, and it did not get a bid. We still have it. It's a nice copy, as in near mint minus on Overkill. Overkill, Feel the Fire. That's $95. And to me, that's already a discounted price. But if anybody wants it or wants to consider it, I think I had an offer earlier for like $75 maybe. That is, that's $95. Jeff McMaster, did you want that? Okay, he said sold. All right. Let's go ahead and sell Prince. Let's see. Let's sell Prince to Brent Rabley for $10. And the Pink Floyd, Arm Lazelle was at $8. Jeff Helton was in first. Jeff Helton has this for $8. Arm Lazelle, you're out. Jeff has that for $8. Overkill's $95. Cindy, let me go through a couple things. Cindy Lauper was a $35 no bid that originally sold at auction for $55. Somebody didn't pay for it. We still got 2 copies of Rush Hold Your Fire, 200 gram, $36.99. I'm going to put those back in the bin. That's my last 2 copies. Boy, I need to order a lot more Rush. Oh, my gosh. Pink Floyd 9 and 9. Pink Floyd 9 and 9. And what was another question here? How much was the Clara Obscura? That was this one right here, the Relationship. It is $11.50. 2017 blue vinyl. Michael Nath. Wow, nice Gornsville blue vinyl. That's my alma mater high school colors. It's beautiful. Right, Tanner? Tanner didn't agree with me on that one. Me and Tanner, and Seth went to the same school as Tanner. We went to probably one of the biggest butting heads of a rival high schools you can, when it comes to high school sports, especially football. So I don't even know how we ended up friends. It's kind of surprising. All right, final call on this, $9. Jeff Helton, let me know if you're in or out on that. Arm Lazelle does have the high bid. Michael Nath said he'll take it, sold. What was the other question? Baggage price. Baggage. We have Holy Wave, The Films, Baggage. Jeff McMaster, that is $7.50. Exclusive. Pool water. Wow. Pool water colored vinyl, limited to 300. He's got to take that. Jeff, I will sell you Cyndi Lauper for $30. I will split the difference with you there. It's a perfect Japanese pressing. In shrink wrap, too. $30, Jeff Helton. All right, Jeff's out on Floyd, so let's go ahead and sell that to Arm Lazelle for $9. Sell that to Arm Lazelle for $9. Pink Floyd. And Jeff said sold at $4.99. Wait a second. I said $7.50. And Jeff's, okay, my head's hurting now. Okay, sell baggage for $5. That's Arm Lazelles for $9, and sell this to Jeff Helton for $30. Sorry, Tanner. I'm making life hard on you. There's the 45. Okay, there's Overkill. I'm going to put it back over here on the table out of my way for right now. Let me show you a couple other things. It's kind of stray. We've got toolbox sets. Fear Inoculum. They're on Amazon for $95. We've got them for $80. They were originally $180. I don't know how many we have left, but not many. Tool Fear Inoculum, $80. 5 LP, single-sided, beautiful etching, beautiful artwork, beautiful box. It's well worth the money. Well worth the money. Actually, here's a couple more auctions over here that didn't get paid for. We have an Eagles Greatest Hits. That didn't get paid for $55. And we have somebody who didn't pay for A Song Remains the Same. Two records. They were both the same price, $55. Eagles Greatest Hits. That's a mint Japanese pressing for $55. And Led Zeppelin Song Remains the Same. This was a Japanese pressing as well. It does have a little bit of cover wear, but the vinyl is your normal, standard, pristine Japanese vinyl. So, Japanese press, great sound quality, $54.99 on that. And the Eagles sold for $55. Those are buy it now, right now, or make an offer. I would love to sell them to you. Adam says he'll take a toolbox set. We've got to be getting low stock now, but there's one sold to Adam. Here's what I have left in my CDs from tonight. The single soundtrack, $14.99. Kiss Hot in the Shade was $14.99. Kiss Alive 2, $19.99. And Tesla, $14.99. Tesla or Tesla? Elon Musk says Tesla. He puts the Z sound in there. I used to say Tesla, but when I heard him say Tesla, I started calling it there because obviously he knows how to say it. I mean, he owns the company, right? Sorry if y'all heard that. That was me drinking Diet Coke from Taco Bell. Boy, there's some killer 45s. We'll have to run these next time we're live, probably tomorrow night. I didn't know where these came from, but I'll show you a quick sneak preview. XYZ, Elton John, John Fogerty, Joan Jett, Styx, Van Halen, Accept, Sturgill Simpson, Van Halen, Billy Idol, The Bangles, Bad Company. That's amazing. Led Zeppelin 45, sell that to Fred for $45. Police OG, I cannot take $10 for that. No, I saw that comment earlier, James. I still have it, but I can't take 10. My best price on that would be $25. Meat Puppets 2, $70. Josh, I know you want that. I already sold a nice one for $120. I had $100 on that one. I will sell you that for $85 if you want it. I'll sell that to you for $85. Michael Knapp said 38 on Eagles. Let's make that 42. I'll sell that to you for $42. Have we done a flip through? Yes, we've already done a flip through on this one. Okay. As usual, a lot going on. Queensryche Empire. Let me move this crate here. At least shift it over. Let me move this overkill before it falls and destroys itself. Okay, let me see if I got any more Queensryche Empire left. I've got Extreme, Eagles, Curtis, Hero, Savatage, Iron Maiden, Stones, Alice in Chains, Dave Matthews Band, Skynyrd, Queensryche, but not the one he's looking for, Danzig, Pantera, Rob Zombie, Iron Maiden, Pantera, Audio Slave, Bare Naked Ladies, Tonic, Genesis, Tom Petty, Lyle Lovett, Benny King. I'm not seeing many more copies of Operation Mindcrime around here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me make sure. Let me do this in the right order. Everyone is Dirty is sold. Sell this to Michael Nath for $40. And, okay, let me find that Meat Puppets record. Let me move these 45s in the meantime. That's all putbacks. I guess that's both bins of putback. I didn't go back through. Man, I didn't go back through the leftovers from tonight, which has amazing stuff in it. There's Meat Puppets. That's what I was looking for. That is sold That is sold to Josh Ragland for $85. All right. What Rob Zombie? We have Sinister Urge. Sinister Urge. Thank you, Sean. Yeah, when we get a new collection in, you can pretty much, for about 2 weeks, it's going to be pretty killer stuff. But at the rate we're buying, it's pretty much stayed that way. Yeah, let me see here. This crate's a little bit too wide. Yeah, I have to put it in here this way. Let's see here. Rob Zombie, Sinister Urge, $33.99. Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, $44.99. Wasp, $36.99. Counting Crows, August and Everything After, $49.99. 2 copies of that. Pantera, Great Southern Trendkill, $34.99. Love and Rockets, $29.99. Seventh Dream. Audio Slave, $39.99. Exhorter, The Law, $39.99. Bare Naked Ladies, Stunt, $38.99. Tonic, Lemon Parade, $38.99. Queens of the Stone Age, Lullabies to Paralyze, $49.99. Grim Reaper, $37.99. The Offspring's Greatest Hits, $34.99. Pussifer, $36.99. Soundgarden, Super Unknown, $49.99. Genesis, We Can't Dance, $42.99. I got 3 of those. Tom Petty, Into the Great Wide Open, $36.99. Lyle Lovett, Joshua Judge's Ruth, $42.99. These are fairly new releases. Ned Ledoux, Buckskin, $31.99. And Ben E. King's Greatest Hits, $42.99. Adam Wants a Tonic, Lemon Parade, that's sold to Adam. Marty Ellis on Grim Reaper, that's sold to Marty. And Adam on Pussifer, Existential Reckoning. Now, there was one last request, which was the Police, Armazell Police. Let me grab those. If anybody else wants anything in that crate, that's over here. And then these are what's left over from tonight's sale. Michael Jackson, Brian Ferry, Beatles Bootleg, The Trogs, Stray Cats, Spirit, The Police. This is $74.99, Armazell. $74.99. The Police and Yetta Mandata. That is a Nautilus Super Disc. Armazell, make a fair offer. I'll sell it to you. Spike, Elvis Costello, Patti Smith Group was sealed. Slayer, Hell Awaits picture disc. Badfinger, that's a German press. OG, Billy Lee Riley, Adam Ant. The Text Tones, Accept, that's on red vinyl. The Snapcase, City Lights, Dr. John. The Residents, Iggy Pop. Battle Cry, Psych Out soundtrack. The Bobby Fuller 4. Thugs, Weather Report, Dire Straits, Brian Ferry, Tiny Tim, R. Crumb, Peter Gabriel, Show Business, Chumbawa Bamba Ba, Iggy Pop, John Lennon, The Beatles, and U2. Sell this to Armazell for $60. If there was a Synchronicity James Cohorn, it looks like it's sold. That's all that's left from tonight. That's everything that didn't sell. We had 4 crates. There's a half of a crate left. Jet It, how much for Michael Jackson? That is One Day in Your Life. That is an EX record, $22.99. $22.99. What was the Iggy Pop? Blah, blah, blah. What? This is $24.99. It does have some cover staining on it. Looks like a copy of Magical Mystery Tour got stuck to it and got wet. That's exactly what that color looks like. The colors to Magical Mystery Tour. $24.99. Jet It, that was $22.99 on that. Brent Hall wants Iggy Pop. Marty Ellis, Chumba Ba Wumba. That's what this one here that I couldn't say earlier. Yes, and how much was the Stray Cats? Stray Cats was one that we've never had before. It was $34.99. Yes, 1981 UK pressings. Feels so funny being a UK pressing. $34.99 on the Stray Cats. And Jedit wants the Michael Jackson. So did Jedit. Anybody else? This is the final call, as in I'm already walking over to end the feed. I feel like I've been saying that for an hour. The other Iggy, let's see. U2, Beatles, John Lennon, Iggy. This is called Party. 1981 German pressing, $29.99. WVU Mounties. $29.99. These feel weird. They feel almost like they're sharp on the edge. These UK pressings or these German pressings. Just trying to clear some crates for you. Me too. We'll do that tomorrow night. We'll do those tomorrow night. Chad, before you ship that Reckless Eric, listen to that last song on side B, Crying, Waiting, Hopping. Okay, I'll check that out. I've never listened to Reckless Eric. That's the only Beatles anthology I have, yes. Susie Breedlove wants the Stray Cats, since Jeff is passing. That was $34.99, Tanner. Well, let me take that back. With this Dallas collection, I don't know. There's hundreds of Beatles records. Hundreds of Beatles records. That's not an exaggeration. This is for sure the only one I have right now. U2 Boy was a US 1981, I think we determined, or 80, 81. That's the original company inner sleeve, and that was $44.99. It is a near mint minus copy. So, but that is sealed. I want the whole set. Well, you probably want to buy them all at once, but I guess if I find them all, I'll let you know. The last time I sold a whole set, I sold it to a customer, and then I bought it back from him because I regretted it so much. Pete Weisgarber, he'll confirm that. I sold him an entire set, and then I bought it back from him. I regretted it so much. They were all sealed. I plan on opening them one day, but I still have them sealed. Okay, everybody, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is going to be here before you know it, and we have a lot to do between now and then, including still keying in stuff from the night and getting it sorted. So thanks for watching. Be back tomorrow at 7. New arrivals, new auctions, same thing. We'll do it again tonight. Half off records, Dallas stuff, Japanese. I'll have these 45s ready. I might even bring out some cassettes. Since John won't be here pricing stuff, we might need some stuff like cassettes and stuff I can get ready to sell very quickly. So, see everybody tomorrow at 7 o'clock.